AI, your daily breakdown of the markets, technology, and crypto trends for April 23rd, 2026. Let's get started. Intel stock is soaring, up 16% in after-hours trading, after the company reported first-quarter earnings that blew past Wall Street's expectations. The chipmaker posted earnings per share of 29 cents adjusted, far exceeding the expected 1 cent revenue, also beat estimates, coming in at $13.58 billion versus $12.42 billion expected. This news sent shockwaves through the market, with Intel stock surging. Meanwhile, the S&P 500 is down 0.41% to 7,108.4, and the Nasdaq is down 0.89% to 24,438.5. Nvidia, a major competitor, is down 1.41% to $199.64. Intel's strong earnings report is a significant turnaround for the company, which has been struggling to keep up with rivals in the AI boom. With its stock up over 80% this year, Intel is proving to be a dark horse in the tech industry.
Texas Instruments stock soared 19% to a record close, its best day since 2000, after the chipmaker reported better-than-expected quarterly results. Revenue grew 19% to $4.83 billion, topping estimates, with earnings per share of $1.68 beating predictions. The company's upbeat guidance was driven by high demand for its analog chips, crucial for AI data center build-out. With shares now up 63% for the year, Texas Instruments is benefiting from hyperscalers like Meta and Amazon building data centers at a rapid pace. Meanwhile, the S&P 500 is down 0.41% at 7,108.4, and the Nasdaq is down 0.89% at 24,438.5. Apple, a major customer of Texas Instruments, is up 0.1% at $273.43. Nvidia, a key player in the AI space, is down 1.41% at $199.64.
Brent oil prices are surging, topping $105 per barrel as tensions escalate in the Strait of Hormuz. The U.S. and Iran are enforcing blockades, with Iran demanding permission for ships to cross the strait and the U.S. claiming total control. This has led to a significant jump in oil prices, with Brent oil futures rising 3% to $105.07 per barrel and West Texas Intermediate futures advancing 3% to $95.85. Meanwhile, the S&P 500 is down 0.41% to 7,108.4, and the Nasdaq is down 0.89% to 24,438.5. The uncertainty in the region is also impacting the tech sector, with Nvidia down 1.41% to $199.64, and Tesla down 3.56% to $373.72. As the situation continues to unfold, investors are keeping a close eye on the market, with Bitcoin down 0.3% to $77,965.06 and Ethereum down 2.05% to $2,327.30.
Tesla remains a long-term holding for Nightview Capital, representing 13% of their portfolio. The firm believes Tesla is building an AI and robotics company that happens to generate most of its revenue from selling cars. With a current price of $373.72, down 3.56% today, Tesla's energy business, full self-driving platform, and Optimus humanoid robot program represent option value that the market continues to underprice. As the market dynamics are driven by geopolitical and structural factors, Tesla's shares have gained 54.11% over the past 52 weeks. The company's market capitalization stands at $1.45 trillion. With the S&P 500 down 0.41% and Nasdaq down 0.89%, investors are looking for long-term holdings like Tesla.
Instagram is testing a new app called Instance, allowing users to share disappearing photos with friends. This move is seen as a response to competition from apps like Snapchat and BeReal. Meanwhile, in the market, tech stocks are seeing a decline, with Nvidia down 1.41% to $199.64 and Tesla down 3.56% to $373.72. Apple, however, is up 0.1% to $273.43. As Instagram tries to go back to its roots with Instance, it will be interesting to see how this new app plays out and its impact on the tech industry.
OpenAI has just released GPT-5.5, its newest AI model, which the company calls its smartest and most intuitive-to-use model yet. This new model brings increased capabilities in multiple areas and is a big step towards more agentic and intuitive computing. With Nvidia's stock currently trading at $199.64, down 1.41% today, the AI space is heating up. OpenAI's co-founder and president Greg Brockman says this model is a real step forward towards the kind of computing we expect in the future. The company is one step closer to creating its super app, a multi-purpose program that can aid enterprise customers. As the tech sector continues to evolve, keep an eye on key players like Apple, currently trading at $273.43, and Tesla, down 3.56% at $373.72. The S&P 500 is also down 0.41% at 7,108.4. OpenAI's GPT 5.5 is widely available starting today, deploying to Plus, Pro, Business, and Enterprise users in ChatGPT.
Meta is set to cut 10% of its workforce, approximately 8,000 employees, as part of its efforts to run the company more efficiently. This move comes after the company spent tens of billions on its metaverse efforts, which largely failed. Meanwhile, the tech sector is seeing a downturn, with the Nasdaq currently trading at 24,438.5, down 0.89% on the day. Nvidia, a key player in the AI space, is down 1.41% to 199.64. Meta's decision to offset investments in AI and other areas will likely have a significant impact on the industry. The company's plans to begin layoffs on May 20th will be closely watched by investors and analysts alike.
Anchorage Digital is making waves in the crypto space with its integration of Marinade Finance, allowing institutional clients to stake Solana tokens while maintaining custody and control. This move comes as Solana's price currently sits at $85.81, down 1.27% on the day. With this integration, clients can choose between two staking strategies, one focused on compliance and the other on optimizing yield. Meanwhile, Bitcoin's price is holding steady at $77,965.06, down just 0.3% on the day. As institutions increasingly seek yield on their crypto holdings, Anchorage Digital's move is a significant step forward. Ethereum, another major player in the space, is currently trading at $2,327.30, down 2.05% on the day. With staking and yield strategies on the rise, it's an exciting time for crypto investors. Ethereum is signaling a potential rally to $6,000, driven by bullish technicals, tightening supply, and rising institutional demand. With Ether currently trading at $2,327.30, a 33% rally from its recent lows, key metrics suggest a bigger rally may be on the horizon. A supply squeeze is growing, with increasing accumulation and exchange outflows reducing sell pressure. The Coinbase Premium Index has flipped positive, indicating increased demand from institutional investors. Meanwhile, Bitcoin is trading at $77,965.06, down 0.3% today. If history repeats itself, ETH may rally by between 75% and 260% from the bottom, placing Ether's upside target at $3,000 to $6,300. The stage is set for a potential Ethereum price surge, with all eyes on the cryptocurrency market.
NVIDIA Corporation is making headlines after Nightview Capital highlighted the stock in its Q1 2026 investor letter. The fund took advantage of the AI efficiency sell-off earlier this year to add to its position in NVIDIA, citing the demand for AI compute is not declining, but rather the efficiency of that compute is improving. With NVIDIA's stock currently trading at $199.64, down 1.41% today, the company remains a leader in data center scale AI infrastructure. Nightview Capital believes NVIDIA's H100 and Blackwell architectures are the preferred infrastructure for training and inference at scale. As the market continues to evolve, NVIDIA's software ecosystem is a key differentiator. The company reported $68 billion in revenues in the fourth quarter, marking a 73% year-over-year growth. With the Nasdaq currently trading at 24,438.5, down 0.89% today, investors are closely watching NVIDIA's performance.
Cathie Wood believes the days of big crashes in Bitcoin are over, citing growing institutional demand and broader adoption as key factors. With Bitcoin currently trading at $77,965.06, down 11% this year, Wood remains bullish, predicting it will reach $1.2 million by 2030. She notes that the cryptocurrency has matured significantly, transforming into a more stable asset class. As more institutions add Bitcoin to their portfolios, demand is expected to increase, pushing its value higher. The crypto market is showing signs of stability, with Bitcoin's recent rally a potential sign of things to come. Wood's bold prediction is a vote of confidence in the digital coin's future as a global settlement system. Bitcoin bulls are fighting to reclaim the bull market support band as the weekly close approaches. The cryptocurrency slipped from near 3-month highs, with prices dropping to $77,200 before rebounding to $77,965.06, down 0.3% on the day. Meanwhile, the S&P 500 is trading at $7,108.40, down 0.41%, and the Nasdaq is at $24,438.50, down 0.89%. Bitcoin's bull market support band, formed by the 21-week exponential moving average and the 20-week simple moving average, has returned after a 6-month absence. Traders are eyeing the weekly close, with the Federal Reserve's interest rate announcement and U.S. inflation data set to be released next week. Oil prices and Fed policy are seen as the next catalysts for the crypto market, with oil below $100 supporting the relief case. Bitcoin's price action will be closely watched, as it attempts to break back above the bull market support band, currently trading at $77,965.06.
Iran's economy is in freefall, with inflation soaring to 68.9% and the currency plummeting to 1.32 million rial per US dollar. The war in the Middle East has taken a devastating toll, with the Strait of Hormuz blockade cutting off 90% of Iran's international trade. The IMF estimates the Iranian economy will shrink by 6.1% in 2026. Meanwhile, the global markets are feeling the effects, with the S&P 500 down 0.41%, to 7,108.4, and the Nasdaq falling 0.89% to 24,438.5. As the situation continues to unfold, investors are keeping a close eye on the markets, with Nvidia down 1.41% to 199.64, and Tesla plummeting 3.56% to 373.72. The question on everyone's mind is, how will this impact the global economy?
Cathie Wood is making moves ahead of earnings season, buying $900,000 of a surging mega-cap stock. Her flagship ARK Innovation ETF is up 1.84% year-to-date, underperforming the S&P 500, which is currently trading at 7,108.4, down 0.41% on the day. Wood's focus on high-tech companies like Nvidia, currently priced at 199.64, and Tesla, trading at 373.72, has led to significant gains in the past, but also painful losses in bearish markets. With the Nasdaq down 0.89% and Apple stock up 0.1% to 273.43, investors are watching Wood's next move closely. Will her bets on mega-cap tech firms pay off, or will the market continue to slide?
Coinbase Global is set to release its fiscal first quarter earnings after the market closes on Thursday, May 7th. Analysts expect the company to report a profit of 36 cents per share, down 81.4% from the year-ago quarter. Coin stock has underperformed the S&P 500, which is currently trading at 7,108.4, and the Nasdaq at 24,438.5. Bitcoin, a key player in the crypto market, is currently priced at 77,965.06. Despite the underperformance, analysts have a moderate buy rating on Coin, with an average price target of 241.49, indicating a potential upside of 23.2%. As investors await the earnings release, they'll be watching to see if Coinbase can turn its fortunes around and regain momentum in the crypto market.
Crypto advocacy groups are calling on U.S. senators to move forward with a digital asset market structure bill, citing the need for a comprehensive federal framework to support innovation. Over 120 entities, including Coinbase and Kraken, have signed on to a letter urging lawmakers to proceed with the Clarity Act. The bill, which passed the House of Representatives in July 2025, has been delayed due to debates over stablecoin yield and other issues. Meanwhile, Bitcoin is trading at $77,965.06, down 0.3% on the day, and Ethereum is at $2,327.30, down 2.05%. The absence of a clear U.S. policy risks ceding economic and strategic advantages to other major jurisdictions, and timely action is critical to support domestic digital asset innovation.
Regeneron has inked a deal with President Trump to lower U.S. drug prices for some Americans. The biotech company will also offer its new hearing loss gene therapy for free to eligible U.S. patients. This comes after the FDA approved Regeneron's gene therapy, Otarmeni, which restored hearing in a small number of deaf children. The treatment is expected to rake in peak sales of $130 million. Meanwhile, the markets are seeing a downer, with the S&P 500 down 0.41% to 7,108.4, and the Nasdaq down 0.89% to 24,438.5. Nvidia is down 1.41% to 199.64, and Tesla is down 3.56% to 373.72. Apple is up 0.1% to 273.43. We'll continue to monitor the markets and bring you updates as more information becomes available.
Microsoft is making headlines with its first-ever voluntary employee buyout, offering the option to up to 7% of its U.S. workforce. This move comes as the tech giant ramps up investments in data centers to support cloud clients with computing power for generative AI models, with peers like Alphabet and Amazon following suit. Meanwhile, the software sector is facing disruption from coding tools, and Microsoft is adjusting its employee stock rewards and review process. As of now, the S&P 500 is trading at 7,108.4, down 0.41%, and the Nasdaq is at 24,438.5, down 0.89%. Nvidia, a key player in the AI space, is currently priced at 199.64, down 1.41%. Microsoft's move is seen as a strategic step to navigate the changing tech landscape, and will be keeping a close eye on its impact on the industry.
Meta is cutting 10% of its workforce, around 8,000 employees, as it shifts focus to artificial intelligence. The layoffs start May 20th, and the company is also scrapping plans to hire for 6,000 open roles. This move comes as Meta tries to catch up with competitors like OpenAI and Google in the AI space. Meanwhile, the tech sector is seeing a wave of job cuts, with Microsoft offering voluntary buyouts to some U.S. employees and Amazon eliminating 16,000 corporate jobs earlier this year. Meta shares fell 2.4% on Thursday, and the company is set to report first-quarter earnings next Wednesday. The market is watching closely, with the S&P 500 down 0.41% and the Nasdaq down 0.89%. Nvidia, a key player in the AI sector, is down 1.41% to $199.64.
GE Vernova is on fire, hitting a record high after a strong quarter and raised guidance. The stock jumped 12% on Wednesday, extending its year-to-date rally of over 50%. Quarterly revenue jumped 16% to $9.34 billion, beating expectations. The company now expects full-year revenue of $44.5 billion to $45.5 billion. With the S&P 500 currently at 7,108.4, down 0.41% today, GE Vernova's surge is a notable exception. As the demand for power and electrification solutions accelerates, driven by surging power demand from AI data centers and reshoring manufacturing, GE Vernova is well-positioned for growth. The stock's 50% gain this year follows a 98% jump in 2025, making it a standout performer in the market.
JPMorgan is sounding the alarm on decentralized finance, warning of structural weaknesses and stagnant growth. The latest exploit involving Kelp DAO has drained roughly $292 million, triggering a cascade of effects across interconnected protocols. This incident, combined with others, has pushed total losses in decentralized finance past $10 billion. As a result, investors are moving to safety, with nearly $9 billion in withdrawals from major DeFi platforms. Bitcoin is currently trading at $77,853.38, down 0.45% on the day, while Ethereum has fallen 2.25% to $2,322.55. The incident highlights the risks of DeFi's interconnectedness, where stress in one segment can rapidly spread across the ecosystem. JPMorgan analysts note that the sector is struggling to achieve organic expansion, with flat growth in ETH-denominated TVL. This trend is likely to continue, with investors becoming increasingly cautious about the sector's ability to withstand stress events.
Salesforce Incorporated closed at $187.11 per share on April 21, 2026, with a one-month return of 2.83% and a 52-week loss of 25.3%. As the market experiences heightened volatility related to AI's potential, investment management company Vulcan Value Partners identified Salesforce as a material detractor from performance in its first quarter 2026 investor letter. Meanwhile, the S&P 500 is trading at 7,108.4, down 0.41% today, and the Nasdaq is at 24,438.5, down 0.89%. Nvidia, a key player in the AI space, is currently priced at $199.64, down 1.41% today. As investors navigate this turbulent market, Vulcan Value Partners aims to leverage volatility to reduce risk and increase returns in the long term, focusing on stable-valued companies like Salesforce, which has a market capitalization of $172.70 billion.
Core Scientific is making a major pivot towards artificial intelligence data centers, selling $3.3 billion in junk bonds to fund the shift. The company, previously a pure-play Bitcoin miner, has already sold $175 million in Bitcoin this year to support the transition. With 6 large-scale data centers in the works, Core Scientific is poised to bring in $10 billion in revenue over the next 12 years. The company's stock has risen 200% in the last 12 months, now trading at $20.77. Meanwhile, the Nasdaq, where Core Scientific is listed, is down 0.89% today, currently at 24,438.5. As the market continues to evolve, Core Scientific's bold move into AI is one to watch, especially as Nvidia, a key player in the AI space, is down 1.41% today, trading at $199.64.
Microsoft is making headlines with a historic move, offering voluntary retirement buyouts to up to 7% of its U.S. employees. This strategic decision allows the company to reduce its headcount in a more subtle manner, following several rounds of layoffs in recent years. The buyouts are available to employees whose age and years of service add up to 70 or more. Meanwhile, the tech giant's stock isn't reacting drastically, but the broader market is seeing a decline, with the Nasdaq down 0.89% to 24,438.5 and the S&P 500 slipping 0.41% to 7,108.4. Microsoft's move may be a sign of the times, as the company navigates the ever-changing tech landscape, with major players like Nvidia and Apple watching closely, trading at $199.64 and $273.43 respectively.
MoonPay is expanding its stablecoin virtual accounts to New York, enabling Empire State businesses to convert fiat to stablecoins and settle funds without pre-funding across jurisdictions. This move is a significant step forward for the crypto industry, particularly in one of the most tightly regulated markets. With the total stablecoin market capitalization standing at around $320 billion, according to Defilama data, and Bitcoin currently trading at $77,853.38, the demand for stablecoin infrastructure is on the rise. Major payment companies like Visa, which has reached an annualized stablecoin settlement run rate of $4.6 billion, and MasterCard are also expanding their stablecoin capabilities. This development is expected to streamline cross-border transactions and reduce reliance on pre-funded accounts, making it a game-changer for businesses operating in the global finance hub of New York.
Solana has formed a bullish double-bottom trading pattern, signaling a potential significant price increase. With a current price of $88.79, a breakout above $97.80 could position SOL for a rise to $120 or higher. Meanwhile, Bitcoin is trading at $77,853.38, down 0.45% today, and Ethereum is at $2,322.55, down 2.25%. Institutional adoption is also on the rise, with Goldman Sachs holding $108 million in Solana ETFs. As tensions in the Middle East ease and crude oil prices steady, investor confidence returns to the crypto market, with Solana's market capitalization now over $50 billion. A decisive move above $97.80 could be the catalyst for a major rally in SOL.
Apple stock is trading around $273, up 0.1% today, as investors await the company's fiscal second quarter results on April 30th. With a market capitalization of $4 trillion, Apple's services segment has become a strong growth engine, supported by over 1 billion paid subscriptions. The upcoming Siri upgrade could be a game changer, with expectations of a more conversational experience and tighter integration across Apple's ecosystem. Analysts remain optimistic, with a consensus moderate buy rating and an average price target of $296.30, indicating potential upside of 11.32%. As the tech giant navigates leadership changes and high expectations, the pressure is on to deliver consistently. With the S&P 500 down 0.41% and Nasdaq down 0.89%, Apple's resilience is being put to the test.
Tesla's at a historic crossroads, with its upcoming earnings report set to reveal the company's direction for the remainder of the decade. The global appetite for electric vehicles has slowed, and the Chinese market has become increasingly competitive. With Tesla's stock price currently at $373.72, down 3.56% today, investors are looking for evidence that the company's full self-driving technology is ready to transition Tesla into a high-margin software and autonomy powerhouse. The company has missed earnings estimates for the past 4 quarters, and with a forward earnings multiple of 292, analysts are in show-me mode. As the market awaits Tesla's earnings release after market close on Wednesday, the question remains, can the company regain its momentum and drive its stock price back up? Or will it continue to trade in the range it's been stuck in since October 2021?
Nvidia's semiconductor shares are on a tear, up nearly 100% from the start of the month, fueled by retail enthusiasm for artificial intelligence infrastructure. However, with a relative strength index climbing into the 80s, a near-term breather may be on the horizon. The company's financials tell a different story, with revenue declining 45% year-over-year in 2025 and a negative net margin exceeding 200%. Insiders have been unloading stock, with nearly $5 million in sales over the last 90 days. Meanwhile, the Nasdaq, which Nvidia is a part of, is trading at 24,438.5, down 0.89% today, and Nvidia itself is down 1.41% at 199.64. With Nvidia's semiconductor trading at nearly 62 times sales, investors may want to exercise caution, as the stock's premium multiple may not be justified by its financial performance.
Breaking news from the White House, President Trump announces a 3-week extension of the ceasefire between Israel and Lebanon. This development comes as markets continue to trade cautiously, with the S&P 500 down 0.41% to 7,108.4 and the Nasdaq falling 0.89% to 24,438.5. The news may have implications for global stability and trade, but so far, it's not having a significant impact on major tech stocks, with Apple up 0.1% to 273.43. We'll continue to monitor the situation and bring you updates as more information becomes available. In other news, Bitcoin is currently trading at $77,853.38, down 0.45%, while Ethereum has fallen 2.25% to $2,322.55. We'll be back with more on this developing story after the break.
Breaking news in the world of cryptocurrency, a Sharia-compliant stablecoin, PUSD, is set to deploy on ADI Chain, a Layer 2 network focused on institutional settlement in the Middle East. With approximately $2.3 billion in circulation, PUSD is backed 1:1 by reserves held in Saudi riyals and UAE dirhams, pegged to the US dollar. This integration marks a significant expansion for PUSD, already available on multiple blockchains including Ethereum, currently trading at $2,322.55, and Solana, trading at $85.65. The addition of PUSD to ADI chain introduces a second stablecoin to the network, allowing institutions to settle transactions using either a dollar-linked asset or a dirham-denominated token. As the cryptocurrency market continues to evolve, Bitcoin is currently trading at $77,853.38, down 0.45% today. This development is expected to provide access to Islamic finance markets, representing over $3 trillion in assets globally, and further solidify the UAE's position in the digital asset space. That's your market wrap for today. The market story was dominated by a powerful divergence. On one hand, you had an absolute fireworks display in the semiconductor space. Intel and Texas Instruments soared 16% and 19% respectively after obliterating earnings estimates, both citing an explosion in AI-related demand. This AI arms race is also forcing a great reshuffling in big tech, with both Meta and Microsoft announcing significant job cuts to pivot resources and capital toward their AI ambitions. On the other hand, a major risk factor is flashing red. Escalating tensions in the Strait of Hormuz sent Brent crude surging past $105 a barrel, injecting a serious dose of inflationary fear back into the macro outlook. The main takeaway for investors is this: the AI infrastructure build-out is the most powerful secular theme on the street, and it's strong enough to create spectacular winners even in a choppy market. The key is to focus on the picks and shovels of this gold rush: the chip makers, the component suppliers, and the power providers like GE Vernova. However, do not ignore the geopolitical risk. That surge in oil is a real headwind that could complicate the Fed's path forward. I'll see you at the opening bell. Stay bullish.